guys, Bismoto. Just wanted to let you guys know I got this in the mail today. Well, UPS. Came home from work early just to make sure this was in the house, and it was. My neighbor put it in for me, thank God. And yeah, let's take a look. This is for the zummer. Packing slip. Yep, guys, got a brand new 50cc motor for it. Yeah, let's take a look. Looks identical to the one that's in it. I ordered this one on purpose because this was a short shaft, and that's something I wanted to do for a while on it. Oh, that even shows the brake shoes. Cool. It didn't show that in the picture, so that's good. But yeah, I went with the short shaft so that way I get rid of the shock on the other side, and it'll be easier for me to work on when I do have to tear it apart, because I'm sure I will. So far, this thing, I mean, when it runs good, but it hasn't been super reliable, so I know there's always something to tinker with on it, so that'll make things a whole lot easier. So yeah, I got that. I got the motor, and actually right away, what I'm going to be doing to it is another big bore kit. This will get rid of the emission system that's on there. That's what this pipe is right here. So this will be a non-emissions head. And here's a cylinder. I'll take it out of the box. That's a cylinder. Give you guys an idea of what stock and what well, they call it a 100cc big bore kit, but I guess it's only a 80cc in reality. So, but this is what stock is, and this is the 80cc or 100cc big bore kit. So yeah, quite a bit of difference, you know. I kept the stock from my last motor. I took it out. I got the stock piston, and I kept it in there. Just shoved it back in the cylinder, so that way, if I ever decide I want to make it back to stock, I got it. But I found out what was wrong with the motor. I pulled it apart. The piston seized inside the motor, and actually the wrist pin welded itself to the connecting rod. So yeah, with the connecting rod will not, the piston will not even move back and forth on the connecting rod. So yeah, it obviously got very hot. I'm thinking when I put it together, I put the oil pump in upside down because I did not know there was an arrow that I was supposed to put in that pointed up. So yeah. So, but what I'm talking about, let's see if I can find it. Yeah. Okay, the new kit came with another oil pump, but I won't have to tear the motor apart this far because I'm only putting the big bore kit on. But if you see, let me see if I get it. There's actually an arrow pointing up right here. There's an arrow. You can't really see it, I don't think. I'm not sure, but there is an arrow right there. And I don't know if it was pointing up on mine or not. I'll find out when I tear it all the way apart. But it definitely was not getting any oil, so it just seized up the cylinder. But yeah, guys, that's the. I'll show you what the first time it went bad on me looked like. I got the piston right here. It did pretty much the same thing. See how it's all scored on the side? That's what happened. That's what happened the last time, and yeah, it was the same thing. Not enough, no oil getting up to it. And this big bore kit only had maybe 5 miles on it, and you can see the damage it did in that little bit of time. There's scoring inside the cylinder down here too, but it's really hard to see with the camera. I don't know if you can or not. Horrible lighting. But yeah, so well, that's what the 5 miles looks like without oil getting to the head. But yeah, should be all right though. We'll get it back together. I'm gonna rebuild that motor, the old motor. I'm gonna probably throw a new crank. Well, I'm gonna probably have to throw another crank in it, and I'm gonna see if that's what the problem was. If the oil went in backwards or whatever. You know, if I put it in the oil pump in upside down. So if I did that, I will rebuild the motor. If it's not that, when I tear it apart, I'll probably just use the motor for parts. So, but yeah, the kit I got came with new roller weights, 6.5 gram. I believe that's what I'm running it now, and that's what I think is best that I've noticed so far. So, but yeah, guys, I'll be putting the big board kit in probably maybe tomorrow, or maybe I'll wait till the weekend. But I will keep you guys informed on that, and I will get back to you guys later. I'd like to thank my subscribers for subscribing. It's great. I mean, it's not, you know, I like helping people out who need help and answering their questions or whatever. So, but yeah, I'm really glad I got the short shaft. That's for sure. I mean, because if that works out the way I want it to, that'll be great. But I could always, if I have to, I could always pull the long shaft out of the other motor and put it in here if I need to. But I don't think I will. The one shock on the one side seems like it's strong enough. You know, the suspension on it originally was super stiff, so I think with a single shock it'll be a whole lot better. And another thing I'm going to do different is I actually ordered an exhaust for it this time. So we'll see this time if the exhaust actually makes a difference in the performance. My last motor, when I put the big bore kit in it originally, I was able to get up to 50 some miles an hour. With this one, I don't know. I mean, the motor looks identical to the one that's in mine now. So maybe it'll be able to get up to 50 miles an hour again. So, but I'm going to leave everything stock. I might change the belt to a Kevlar belt, but the motor's going to stay stock except for the big bore kit on it. And I think I'm even going to use the stock cam this time, because I honestly think the stock cam in the stock motor worked really well, because even when it was stock I was able to get up to 40 miles an hour, but going up hills, the thing had no power. I think it was just because of a little teeny tiny piston in it, you know. But obviously the cam worked well up to 40 miles an hour, you know, on the flats, whatever. So I'll give that a try instead of the A9 cam, because from what I understand, there's not much difference in the A9 cam. All it is, it holds the duration longer or something. But I'll bet it's so small that it probably won't even make a difference. So, but we'll see. I will keep you guys informed. When I get started working on it, I'll take some video. I probably won't do a step-by-step. I tried that before and it was nothing but a disaster. So I'd really like to just concentrate on getting this thing together. So I may make little brief pauses and explain things and stuff, but it's not going to be a live video where I'm just filming everything. If you guys have any other ideas of anything I should do, let me know. But so far, that's my plan. And this motor looks really good. So, yeah, guys, I will get back to you later. And thanks for subscribing. Keep watching. And if for some reason this motor doesn't last very long, I will be going to a 150cc. I'm just going to have to find somebody to weld it for me. And this will buy me some time to find somebody. So, alright. Well, thank you guys. I will talk to you later. See you in the next video. Bye.